Billions of your taxpayer dollars are still going to the United Nations, an organization that's routinely slammed for corruption, waste, and the inability to agree on anything. Here's a clip from a new documentary about the UN. It is called UN Me. It focuses on how the UN has been unable to even define the word terrorism.
My own view, quite frankly, is that terrorism is rather like pornography. You might not be able to define it, but you know it when you see it.
Since defining the threat is so important to fighting it, I thought to myself, how could I help the UN find a definition for terrorism? Do you have anything that has like a definition for a word?
Like a dictionary?
That's right.
Right behind you.
All right, documentary filmmaker Ami Horowitz is the man behind this movie, and he joins us now. Ami, we're a financial program. Fine, you can't define terrorism, we understand it, but we're a financial program. Tell me how the United Nations wastes my American taxpayer money.
Well, Stuart, can I call you Stuart?
You may indeed.
Well, thank you.
Go for your life.
Well, there are a number of ways to define how it wastes money. I think there are kind of two buckets I would look at. You know, bucket one is kind of spending money in places, I think, which are antithetical to our belief system, that are, in fact, counterproductive to our own security.
Like $900 million to Hamas in Gaza?
Exactly like that.
Okay.
Or the UNDP, the largest development program in the UN. They have a $9 billion budget every year. And a large portion of Kim Jong-il's cash in North Korea comes from the UNDP. And ostensibly, it's meant for development for North Korea. But if you see North Korea, there's not a whole lot of development going on there. That money is being used for his nuclear missile program, his nuclear weapons programs, his military.
Why does it go on and on? I mean, I've been hearing stories like this for decades, and it never stops. Why?
It's a factor of a few things. I think one is it is so poor, the oversight of that organization is so poor that it keeps continuing because they can't stop it. They cannot bring in people who can find a way to stop it. And the second...
No. What we're doing is we're buying them off. We're shoveling the money out there to keep them quiet.
What do you mean? To who?
Shoveling it out like the North Koreans, they say, buying them off to some degree, to the Zimbabwe's of this world, to the kleptocracies all around the world. Shovel them some UN money, keep them quiet. Maybe they'll vote our way when it comes to the United Nations policy decisions. We're buying them off.
I think it's more than that. I think you have, first of all, you have the people who run the UN day to day, the people in the Secretariat and the peacekeeping operations, they come from countries that are not... These aren't Western countries, for the most part, that populate this organization.
Yep.
They come from, like you said, the kleptocracies. They come from third world juntas. They come from dictatorships. And they bring with them this culture. And the culture seeps into the bones, into the marrow of the United Nations. So for them, this is par for the course. And frankly, they're helping their friends, right?
We'll never get rid of it, will we?
I don't believe that. I think this film, as I'm trying to be an agitator, and I think that if we could agitate them and move them in the right direction, it's possible. I'm a short-term pessimist. I'm a long-term optimist.
I'm with you on both. Ami Horowitz, thanks very much indeed. UN Me, that's the name of the movie?
That's the name of the movie.
Thanks for being with us, Ami.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. Good luck to you, sir.
Excellent.